Hello, and welcome to Candidates Upfront, a public interest election program of Berks Community Television and the League of Women Voters of Berks County. Our November 7th general election is coming up. Citizens who are 18 or older will vote for judges, school directors, and township, borough, and city officials. The deadline to register to vote is October 23rd. To check your voting status, go to vote.pa.gov. That's vote.pa.gov. You can register, change your party, locate your polling place, or apply for an absentee or mail-in ballot. And the deadline to apply for those is October 31st. If you are looking for information on statewide, school, or township races or borough officials, please use the League's online voters guide, vote411.org. That's vote411.org. And for information on countywide and Reading candidates, please stay tuned. The League interviewed candidates in contested races, those who wanted to be interviewed, and for each race, the candidates got the same basic questions and had the same amount of time to answer them. For the League, I'm Judith Cranus, and let's begin.
Hello, I'm Bill Litvin, a member of the League of Women Voters of Berks County. Two candidates are competing for a chance to be Berks County's controller. They are Democrat Ramirez Perez and Republican Joe Rutterow. You may vote for one. The controller is the accountant for and keeps the financial records for Berks County. The department has custody of all deeds, contracts, bonds, books, documents, and papers relating to the county's financial affairs. The controller audits the accounts of all county officers, including magisterial district judges and tax collectors. The controller pays the bills and administers the payroll and the retirement fund. The controller serves on the salary board, the prison board, and the Berks County Employees Retirement Fund Board. The term is 4 years, and the 2023 salary is $97,544. Each candidate's views are their own and not those of the League or BCTV. Today's interview is with Ramirez Perez. Welcome.
Thank you for having me here today.
Please tell our viewers about yourself and why you are running.
I would like to take the opportunity to say thanks to all the people that supported me during the primary. 2,000 people took upon themselves to writing and know the spelling of my name, and they wrote me in. For that, I'm very grateful, and I cannot thank you enough for your support. County Controller is a position that is non-politic, that's the way I am. I'm a very private person, but with my qualification, I bring to the table an extensive background in accounting and finance and taxation. I hold a master's degree in business management, global, and I have a dual bachelor degree, one in actuarial science and one in accounting. My extensive background in the work experience, I also own my accounting tax.
Go ahead. You're good.
My accounting tax practice since 2006, where I deal with many people from different culture, from different custom, different languages. I am committed to use all my my background and experience and expertise to enhance the Berks County Controller Office.
Okay. Please, you've kind of shared your background and your experience that prepares you for this job, which was my second question, but you've already kind of touched on that. Do you want to add anything to that, or feel like you've already answered that one?
I also have working on my doctorate degree. I'm a person that I'm for 100% education, because through education is where I could help the most. The most knowledge that you have, you could provide the better service for the people.
Okay. In business, there is one financial manager, but in county government, to provide checks and balances, there are three. The treasurer, who handles income and investment, the controller, who handles bookkeeping, auditing, and check writing, and the commissioner's budget and finance manager. Each office has a different agenda, different goals, and perhaps a different political philosophy. What personal qualities do you have that will help you make and maintain a good working relationship with the other financial officers?
The Office of County Controller serves as a support system for all the elected official and agency. I bring with me my extensive background in accounting and in business. In my personal, I am very relatable and I very comfortable work in different section. And I think that me being as a woman, I bring a different perspective into, especially if the commissioner, they're all men's, and I have to be keeping on top of them and check balance and keep them straight sometimes. And we want women, we work differently than men. I think I will be a great asset to them.
Okay. Government accounting standards are different than business accounting standards. There are no profits, no losses. How will you learn these standards and adapt? How will you stay updated?
Between the controller and numbers speaks by itself, whether it is for profit or non-profit. The only difference is the way the business is conducted. For non-profit, the county controller is supposed to oversee the budget and help out forecasting and making sure that we have enough money and how much money is coming in and going out, and to keep the compliances through federal and state and local regulation. For me, working as a tax accountant for over 25 years and working in the tax industry, I think I could work the same way that I work in nonprofit organization.
Okay. Professional accounting and auditing staff in the controller's office will need to stay updated to maintain their credentials. Do you feel continuing education is also needed for the accounts payable and other staff?
I'm a life learner, and I value education. And for the people that work around me and anywhere, I always would encourage them to get updated to technology. The world is changing so fast, and you have to keep updated with everything that's going on. Things was different, regulation changes, code is no longer the same, so you have to keep updated. So I provide all the support to anybody that want to move forward and learn whatever they need.
Okay. Historically, the audits of county offices have sometimes been done by the controller staff and sometimes by outside accounting firms. Which do you prefer, and explain why, and address the cost advantages of each?
I believe in the transparency and the accountability of government. I think that both the audit could be conducted internally to keep on making sure everything is regulated accordingly, but I also would utilize third-party auditing, because they might bring and a different perspective and a biased perspective than you working internally, and sometimes you get used to and close to departments, and it's easier to avoid certain things that need to be taken care of.
As controller, you will be a member of the prison board. What are your thoughts on when we should build a new prison, how large a facility we should have, and what programs the prison should have to prevent recidivism?
Okay. I understand that as a county controller, I will be sitting in different boards, like salary board, a retirement fund board, and also the prison. Right now, I don't have much information in reference to what am I going to be doing when it comes to prison board, but I will be a support to whether if I need to budget or calculate or forecast anything that I need in order to make the sound decision on how to bill and what not to bill.
Okay. As controller, you will be a board member of the Berks County Employees Retirement Fund. Have you ever served on the board of a retirement fund, and what do you see is important for the investment policy of a retirement fund?
I never have a sit on a board in a retirement fund, but I do have an actuarial degree I have a bachelor's degree in actuarial science, which make me qualified to address pension plans, and actually are expert in calculating financial risk that it is necessary for a pension plan. And my experience and expertise will be really it will be very an asset to work as a county controller.
Okay. And how do you feel the retirement board should choose the advisors who manage the actual investments? Any thoughts on that? Or?
Yeah, they have to make sure whether the strategy that they use, whether they to utilize the one that is best beneficial to safeguard the money of the people, and also to make sure that we accomplish the retiree and their family when it's time for their retirement fund.
Okay. What is the most important thing you'd like to achieve if elected?
If elected, I would like to make the Department of County Controller an easy, accessible, and in a clear way to understand. A lot of people don't understand what exactly the controller do. And the controller is just, the way I see it, is an accountant, a higher level accountant. But a lot of people don't understand. So they don't understand the reporting, the way the financial reportings are presented. So I will try to make it simpler for everybody, and I will do an open policy for people to come in, and also would put a system where when people go and want to find out any information reference to the county, whether how much money they receive, how much money they need to pay out, they could be easy to understand, because everybody that is entitled to know where the tax money are being spent.
Okay, you've kind of already answered my next question, but I'll give you another shot at it just for the sake of giving another shot. Many taxpayers don't understand financial jargon. How will you keep the taxpayers informed about their money? Now, you did already respond to it, so you can respond again, or we can move on.
Well, as a tax accountant that I am, I don't provide just tax services to my clients. I also provide the responsibility of paying the responsibility as a fiscal taxpayer. And people don't understand, but I make it simple to them so they can know and understand why they paying so much, or what is wrong with the W-2s, and the reason why they not contribute, they have to end up paying more than what they anticipated, and the responsibility. Because if a well-educated client would make a better productive taxpayer.
Okay, so helping the taxpayers know what's going on is part of the mission of
Very important.
being the controller. Okay, are you active in any volunteer organizations, or share what you do with us in your non-working time?
I'm always working.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a vast clientele, over 1,500 clients per year, and I'm constantly working. My kid says that I'm a workaholic. So I don't have personal time to go. I would like to be part of a lot of boards, but I can't because the time is limited.
Okay. Well, if you would please give us your closing statement, and you have 2 minutes, and you've got plenty of time, really. Take your time.
I would like to encourage people the same way they supported me during the primary by knowing my name, which is very difficult. Romeris Perez is a very hard name to spell for many people. I would like to please continue your support, and on November 7th, vote for me. Now I'm going to address a little bit in Spanish. a esas personas que me están escuchando, que me están viendo, hay muchos que me conocen. Mi nombre es Romeri Pérez y yo les pido a todos ustedes que puedan votar, que ejerzan su derecho a votar. Inscríbense. No tiene que votar necesariamente para mí. Puede votar para lo que ustedes quieran. Yo estoy corriendo por controlador del condado que cubre todo el condado de Berks. Si ustedes viven dentro del condado de Berks, ustedes pueden votar por mí. Edúquense. Si necesitan ayuda, ustedes saben que estoy localizada en mi negocio, me pueden localizar y yo les voy a dar toda la información que necesitan. Pueden registrarse en línea, pueden contactarme a través de todos los sites como Facebook, Instagram y todos los sitios. Si necesitan ayuda, nomás tienen que llamarme. Ustedes saben que siempre estoy aquí para ustedes y por favor, cuento con ustedes. Voten por mí en noviembre 7. Noviembre 7.
Now, I heard something in there about Instagram and Facebook, so I don't know if you said that in English or not. But
Well, that's in Spanish too.
okay, very good. Okay, well, thank you, Ramirez Perez, for sharing your views with us.
Oh my God, thank you for having me, for having patience with me, and I love this. I thought it was
Excellent.
going to be harder, but then again, the time went so fast.
The time does go fast. Viewers, please consider there is another candidate for controller, Joe Rutterow. You vote for one. You will find candidates upfront interviews on BCTV and on its websites and YouTube page. For more information on candidates, go to the League's online voters guide, vote411.org. I'll repeat that, vote411.org. Very important that you go to that website. Type in your address, and it'll give you the candidates, the elections that you are participating in. Or you can contact Berks County's Election Services. Their email address is elections@countyofberks.com. Their phone number is 610-478-6490. Thank you for watching Candidates Up Front. I'm Bill Litvin. Good day.